quarantine gave me an excuse to forget why it is I do much of anything at all. So this is pre-Philip. He did a whole lot of this and this. Sometimes I got my blood pumping, but of all my body parts, I'm sure it was my thumbs that did the most moving. I'm attracted to calisthenics and agility, so originally I set out to work my way up towards one of these, the lever. Usually it's a progression over months and months, and you can see how far I have to go. The idea here is to hang as much of your weight as you can, progressively uncurling yourself one leg at a time to hang as parallel to the floor as you're capable of. The back lever is the same situation, except you want to hang face down towards the ground, as parallel as possible. And it takes a bit of shoulder flexibility, so first you have to warm yourself up to it. So if you want to learn why I'm contorting my body in such freakish ways, you can check out the calisthenics resources I used. It's a gmb.io is a website, and there's also a cool GitHub repository full of calisthenic links, all kinds of awesome information. Here are those tasty links. In the middle of the semester, though, I moved and lost access to my pull-up bar, which put a dampen on this. But around that time, I was reminded of a quote that's quite close to me. The goal is not always meant to be reached, it often serves simply as something to aim at. When I asked myself what it was I really wanted out of my body, I realized it was enough for me to just move more. So I put on my running shoes for the first time in who knows how many months. I stepped back into my martial arts studio. Some days I took to the streets and marched with my city. My goal at this point was just to move the way I remember loving to. Some days I pushed myself beyond what I thought were my limits. Other days I hit my limits. But that's not the point, because the purpose was to reconnect with why I love moving in the first place. It made me remember the world is always moving around me, and I like to move with it. It's better to stretch your legs once in a while.